MetaMan rocks!
Yes, the MetaMan rocks, but now I have absolute proof. I have 100% proof. I made a prediction on January 3rd of this year, 2022, that Bitcoin would fall. And then again, on January 10th, I made another prediction that Bitcoin would fall. I put it in writing, or at least in a film, and I posted it here. And you can see on the screen the two videos that I made. I've circled them for you. You can see them. You can go right here to see the one on January 3rd, and it says very, very clearly that Bitcoin's going to fall. And you can go right here and see the one that I did on January 10th, January 3rd, and January 10th. I did it. I put my name to it. I put my heart on it. I said it was going to fall, and I did it to protect you, so that if you were thinking of buying, you may want to hold off, or you could put in cheeky orders at well below the current market price. But I did it, and I'm going to show it to you. I'm actually going to show you the video that I did on January 3rd. I'm going to play just a little bit of it. And then after that, I'm going to show you a little bit of the one that I did on January 10th. And you can actually hear me saying exactly what to do, exactly how to take advantage of it. Wow, wow, wow. I don't even have to tell you to subscribe. Now you want to get a subscription because it's 100% accurate. Let's go to the January 3rd right now. Now, in this exciting and brief video, I'm going to tell you exactly what Bitcoin is going to do this month of January 2022. Today is January 3rd, and I'm going to tell you exactly what's going to happen this month. Maybe as late as Q1 of 2022, but I think it's going to happen January. Exactly what's going to happen, and it's astounding. And it's not just if you own Bitcoin, it's if you own any cryptocurrency, because when Bitcoin pumps or dumps, all the altcoins go with it. I think the whales do manipulate the market. Now, there's three categories. There's whales, that's the big investors that have 1,000 Bitcoins in their wallet. And then there's the little tiny investors who are kind of morons. They never study. They just buy whatever they see is in the newspaper or a hot tip that somebody tells them. They never learn, they never study, and they get hurt. They don't just get hurt, they get eaten. They get killed. Who? By who? By the whales. You see, the minnows do something very, very risky. They invest with leverage. It's extremely risky. You see, if you have $1,000, you're able to buy $10,000 of any individual coin using leverage. Basically, you borrow $9,000 from the exchange. So when the coin you bought goes up, it may go up by 2x, which means your investment goes up by 20x. You get 10 times the return. But going down, it's worse. You see, if $10,000 falls to $9,000, then that's the amount of money you borrowed. In other words, you're wiped out, and they sell you out and you're gone. You're gone, you're killed. You're a minnow that was eaten. So you, thankfully, are not a minnow because you're learning. And you're not a whale because you don't have $50 million lying around, but you are what's called a dolphin. A dolphin is an investor who's wise, who studies, who plays YouTube videos and thinks and makes his own wise decisions. Doesn't just follow the crowd, doesn't just listen to hot tips. So when in doubt, zoom out. So let's zoom out to the entire lifetime of Bitcoin. You can see there is a floor at $30,000. A floor is a level that when Bitcoin goes down to that level, investors say, oh my gosh, $30,000, that's an amazing deal. Let's start buying. And so the price jumps up. So you see it fell down to $30,000 twice, and then it jumped right up. And then at $40,000, this is interesting. You can see that $40,000 started as a ceiling. It went up to $40,000, fell down, and then went past 40,000, and then fell down past 40,000. But then if you look very recently, you'll see that it fell down to 40,000 and jumped up. So at the beginning, $40,000 was the ceiling that it had a difficult time breaking up through. And then more recently, it became a floor and it had a hard time falling down below it. It's a very strange psychological concept that ceilings become floors. A coin has a hard time breaking above its ceiling. Once it breaks above it, it has a hard time falling below it. It's very strange. You would never have predicted it but it's just human psychology. No one really knows why, but that's what happens. So let's look at what the situation is right now. Right now, as I record this, Bitcoin is at $46,000. And I think it's going to fall because of leverage. Not the whales aren't leveraged and the dolphins are too wise to be leveraged, but it's the silly little minnows that are leveraged. And the whales don't want Bitcoin to go up. Why? Because the minnows have too much leverage. If Bitcoin goes up by double, then the minnows will make 20 times their money, and the whales don't want that to happen. And so what they want to do is they want to crush the market. They want to drop the price of Bitcoin so that the minnows will go into FUD, F-U-D, FUD. So the whales are going to crush the price of Bitcoin. And when it goes down, the minnows, because of FUD, are going to sell everything. And that's going to wipe out the minnows. Actually, they don't even have to sell out. The exchange will sell it out for them because it'll go down to the point where they wiped out, and then the exchange sells out their position and they're gone. They're just completely gone. So whether they sell out beforehand or whether the market sells them out, they're going to be gone. And once they're gone, once the leverage is eliminated from the market, then the big guys, then the whales are going to allow Bitcoin to sail upward. So that's my prediction, that Bitcoin will go down to 40,000, maybe even 30,000. If you say, oh, it can't go all the way back down to 30,000. Well, excuse me, it was only a month or two ago that it was down to 30,000. So certainly it can go down to that again. I know that you don't want to hear that, but just look at the graph, look at the chart. This is pure technical analysis. It'll go down to 40,000 or to 30,000 or near those. And then as soon as the minnows are wiped out, there's no need to wait. The whales will allow the price to shoot up. Wow, wow, wow. You heard me tell you exactly what to do. Now let's go to the January 10th right now. Hello, this is the Meta Man saying, I told you so, I told you so, I told you so. I have been predicting for the last 2 weeks that Bitcoin would fall significantly. I got it right. I absolutely got it right. When you follow the Meta Man, you get really good advice. And not just did I predict a drop, let's say it drops, well, so what? So let's say the humidity drops. So what are you going to do about it? But I told you exactly what to do. Exactly. I told you to place cheeky offers, that is offers well below the current price before Bitcoin dipped so that you can pick it up after the dip or during the dip. And I was right. I did it correctly. I'm so glad that I was giving you good advice. I'm so glad that I studied the charts. Yes, and you can see exactly where Bitcoin was on January 3rd. You can see it right on the overlay right now. And you can see exactly where it was on January 10th. And now it's 39. Wow, wow, wow. Follow me, my friends, follow me. Please click on Meta in order to subscribe to my channel. And please click on this video, which is my most recent video, my previous one. And please click on that video, which Google and YouTube think is the most appropriate if you enjoyed this video.